So if you're a local business, all you really need is literally a $30 Claude Code subscription, and it will get you customers on demand. It'll not only just get you calls, it'll also help you rank for the keywords that the competitors have been ranking or trying to rank and running paid ads to those keywords. It'll help you rank on top without having to run any paid ads. And so I'm going to show you the exact breakdown, but first, let's see the results. So I created actually these businesses. They don't exist. Okay, other than the Dial Sheet, it's my own software company. But Dun Laundry, Festival Lights, GarageScape, Good Roofing. These businesses do not exist. I created them so I can just test SEO and how to generate leads for local businesses. Now I'm going to give you the entire sauce, and all you have to do is just literally copy paste, and it's not even that hard. But let's look at the results first. So Good Roofing, it's a business that is less than 3 months old, and it's already ranking on so many pages. As you can see, ranking first, best shingles for hail. Cranston roof replacement is ranking number one, and you want to see the proof? Cranston roof replacement. And as you can see, so like these are all ads. These people are paying for the spot. And who gets the first spot? Good Roofing. And that is the company. If you call this number, you will ring literally my phone. And I'm not a roofer. I do not know how to do a roof. I just know how to make websites that rank on top. And so it's absolutely nuts. And as you can see, 20,000 impressions. These impressions, if you were to buy for, with your ad dollars, it would cost you so much money. So the goal is to get you ranking on top. And we've done that for multiple businesses. So like, this is my absolute proud moment. This one is because 196, we've got real customers from this business. And all we literally had to do is just, if you search garage cleaning, and the GarageScape is going to be the first one. Right here, multiple pages, the first one, and we've been getting so many calls, literally so many calls for this business. And as you can see, we've got over 7,000 impressions, 6,000 impressions in the last 3 months. And let's see, I think this one's older than 3 months. So let's look at the 12-month number of impressions. It's 8,000 impressions and over 250 clicks. Dun Laundry is another business that I started. So like you get the idea. I don't need to go and brag about this whole thing. We've been getting real customers, and if you want them, do this thing. If you don't, then probably you're better off watching other videos for entertainment. So how did we do this? Let's take you to Claude. And literally, I'm making this video because I'm doing this right now. And so essentially, we want to have Claude Code open. First of all, you want to give it the access to your website. And so your website is either living in GitHub or on Squarespace or whatever. I would highly recommend you make a version of your website that is hosted on you're self-hosting it basically, so that it's easier for Claude to push content. And so, as you can see, basically you want to ask it that, hey, I want to do daily SEO, and I want it to do it ultra research on the keywords that people are searching for. And you need to make sure that you are, so like, we're making sure that you have it given the access to the folder where your code lives so that it can write those pages. But you have to tell it that these pages, you have to make sure that they're not templated. They don't, like, Google will punish the templated pages. They need to be valuable pages so that LLMs could actually recommend these pages. Okay. And so then it's going to go completely do research. So like, this is the routine I have set. So essentially, first it's going to do sync and inventory. First, it's going to take a quick read of what's already in our repository, folder, code base, whatever you want to call it. And then it's going to see what is performing, how are we doing so far, so that we can take some inspiration from that. And then it's going to search for keyword research. It's going to look at the keywords. What are the keywords that we need to be targeting so that we make sure that we rank on top and we're taking the opportunities that our competitors are missing? Then it's going to brainstorm the candidate inquiries. What are people searching about that particular topic, so that it's making a solution aware approach, so that it's writing pages like, oh, I think I closed it. Yeah, we should have it here. We wanted to write pages like this, so that it's like answering questions. It's not just like, just like so that, we're giving it enough language based context so that language models can actually recommend our business. And if I showed you that the things here, I'm being recommended by ChatGPT on um, on this one. So like this week, last 7 days, 7 people were sent by ChatGPT to this software. And so these are the pages, these are the questions ChatGPT is going to look over the internet. And so that's why we want to make sure that, one, it not only knows everything about the business and the product or the software, whatever, it knows how you do things and how you can solve those problems, so it can write those pages, and our LLMs like ChatGPT and Claude can learn from these pages, and basically just grab that information and recommend it to the person who is searching for that information. And the next thing it's going to do is write. It's going to write the page itself, and it's going to, you can give it the access to image models, and you can give it to access so it can just, literally generate an image that goes with that page with the um, tags, meta description, so that the internet internet gods know what that image is of and what it is about. And so image is kind of like a text description of it, so that that image itself can also serve as piece of content and help you with the SEO. And then we're basically then making sure that we're pushing and writing the page, pushing it to the GitHub repository so that it's live. And as soon as it's pushed to GitHub repository, it triggers the Vercel deployment, and then it once the page is live, so like this page is live, it then goes to automatically. It goes using your browser to Google Search Console, and it it requests indexing for that page. Okay. Um, as we can see, I don't know if I'll be able to see like what pages were indexed last, but it used to be only 3 pages, but now it's more. But if we search dial sheet, let's say on Google, obviously the first page we see is dial sheet, but like we want this, like this is the best. Like this is amazing. Like is a browser, like you want your business to be ranking in the AI. You want Google Gemini to know this. And how is it going to know this? By information like this. Like this is where it's getting its information. Like if we never put in the content, we would not know what how Google is going to take where Google is going to take this information from. And as you can see, like even myself, I have a dial sheet as in my LinkedIn. So, things like that. So it's kind of like creating content before Google. And that's all there is to it. And Claude is really fucking good at that. And so if you need help with, ranking on top in your local area, we've done it like for the businesses that don't even exist. And we sure as hell can fucking smash your local market with a business that does exist and does want to serve the locals. So I'll put a link in the description to book a call with me. Just book a call and see if we can help you. If you're already pretty good, then maybe we can give you some tweaks and stuff. But like this shit is automated, and you set it up once, and it just keeps on doing it. And that's what we want to do instead of having to pay $1,000 to SEO agencies. But yeah, all the best. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the other side of the screen, or maybe on Google Meets. But yeah, we can get this dialed in for you. Bye for now.